All right, clicked on this video, so you want to know how to go test drive a Tesla. Since there's not really dealerships like classic car dealerships that we've been used to for the last 40 years. So I dove into it. I didn't have a clue when I first wanted to do this. So I looked into it. I went to Tesla's website and I found out that you kind of schedule an appointment, and the closest place to me was North Park Mall. It's a high-end mall, and of course Tesla's store is in there, dealership with some cars and some salespeople or associates, and it'll show you around and show you some of the benefits. But so I went into North Park Mall, and here we are at the storefront at North Park Mall, and went in, and like I said, you pre-register and you sign up per hour per day, and then you show up right at that time. And then you go in and they briefly talk to you a little bit about the car, which is kind of weird because this car is so different than the car you're probably driving, which is a gas car. It's crazy that they just gave you a 5-minute tutorial on how to open the door and how to start the car, and then have at it. You go. I mean, that's all it takes. Of course, you got to have a driver's license. You got to show your insurance. So don't just think you're going to go hop in one of these cars and just joy ride around for fun. I mean, you kind of want to be a serious looker or a buyer of one of these cars. So you go in and they hand you a pass key. Well, this is what they did at the North Park dealership side of it. And it has a little barcode on it. And then you walk up to the car, and on the side of the car, you place the little badge with the key code and the chip in it, and it opens the car door. And then what you'll do then, you will get in it, fire it up. Of course, you want to unplug it first if it's plugged in, and you'll sit in it for a little bit like I did and figure out where things are, because it's completely different than driving a gasoline car. There's just minimal controls. And there's no, I mean, the biggest thing that I had a problem finding was out how to turn the blinkers on. So you got to know some of this stuff before you start taking off and getting onto the busy streets, especially here in Dallas. But I drove the car, and I'm not just going to talk and have still videos. I'm going to have some actual, in-car footage. So here we go. So I'm test driving this Tesla Model 3 for the first time. I've never driven, never been in a Tesla. And I just got an interest from seeing the new Model 3 Performance that's out now and can be purchased here shortly, and a really reasonable monthly payment, reasonable amount of money down. So I'm really thinking about getting one, and now I'm test driving one to see if I even like them, and I'm sure I do. Very technical, a lot of controls. And North Park Mall, Tesla dealer, seller, retailer there. I registered with them, and they gave me a pass key and pointed me to the car, and I'm driving this car by myself with no one from the dealership or with me. So he was like, just go drive it around, see how you like it. And I was like, oh, all right. Hopefully I don't crash it. I don't crash stuff, but I'm just saying there's a lot to know about EV cars, and but here we go. We're gonna go test drive it and see if I want to purchase one, trade in my car. All right, here we go. Pretty unusual driving this car. It's just not knowing everything about it and it being so new. It's a little scary driving. Everything's pretty much kind of on auto mode, but very cool, man. If I bought one and I knew everything about it and all the controls, I mean, this is very cool. Very good ride, pretty nice interior. Pretty cool experience, and I still can't believe they just give you a car and say, go jump in it and drive around. See how this bump handles. Pretty good. It's on one pedal drive, which I'm not necessarily digging, but maybe in the future I would, but I don't know how to turn it off. And it is raining today. screen is pretty cool. It shows you everything that is around you. Minimum controls. I had to figure out how to put the blinkers on, but this is how you put the blinkers on. One pedal braking. I don't have to do anything, it automatically brakes. Acceleration is pretty insane. Oh my God! And the concrete's wet. All-wheel drive. An unbelievable experience. My mind is overwhelmed and blown driving this vehicle. I'm definitely going to probably today go look at selling my vehicle and outright. I'm not upside down, so I'll have some money coming back, and wow, that's all I can say. Unbelievable driving this car. It's going to be really, really cool. I'm going to put the money down and look at getting the brand new 24, 25 Model 3 Performance. Pretty cool experience driving this car. I want to thank you for watching. If you want to drive your own Tesla for the first time like I did, then go online and find out where the dealer is closest to you, or the retailer in a mall, or wherever they're going to have their test drive session at, and schedule online, and then you can go drive your first Tesla and maybe purchase your first Tesla. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully this was enjoyable and maybe you found it informative. If you did, give it a like and check back maybe for more videos, possibly with this car. All right, bye-bye.